Several cities and urban areas around Uganda continue struggling with waste. The urban areas struggling with waste include Kampala City, following the collapse of part of Chitezi landfill, as well as Jinja and Mbale, among others. To avoid the problems faced by these urban areas, the authorities in Fort Portal City are embracing a number of interventions and innovations. The city streets look neat, and it's not by accident. This is due to the deliberate efforts made by different stakeholders to ensure a clean city. One of the factors that has contributed to this is involvement of the members of the public through sensitization.
I do not need to recycle all the waste myself at the site. But if I sensitize my people and block some waste from reaching the composite site, that eases my work. It means you're putting more players on board in increasing recycling rates in Fort Portal City.
The city leadership is also piloting door-to-door collection measures and ensuring the placement of waste bins along some roads.
Under USMID project, we have constructed some roads and we have put some waste bins along those roads, where we have named them biodegradable and non-biodegradable. So when people are moving around the streets, they put that waste in the waste bins.
At the compost plant, the city has also partnered with some local NGOs to enable the production of briquettes in an effort to reduce emissions and save the environment.
As you know, a biggest number of population use charcoal. When they use charcoal, it means they are cutting a lot of trees, and that is a risk to the environment and climate change.
I got opportunity to tour this briquette making factory at the site.
When we have sorted our product and it is dry, we carbonize it and we produce carbon char. And after producing the carbon char, we crush it into powder or crystal form. The crystal material is already carbon. We mix it with some little clay, and we also put in some little water, and we also put in some little cassava flour, which act as binders, and we bring them through the belt again to the extruder. This is our extruder. The extruder compresses the product and produces the briquette into different shapes.
The factory is still under pilot and has the capacity to produce 1 ton of briquettes per hour and is targeting to convert 15% of the waste.
And we want to go beyond the 15% because 15% of the total waste generated in Fort Portal City is still small. So we want to increase this capacity.
And when our pilot project picks up of briquettes, then we want to look at the region. We want to pick waste from KCCA, we want to pick waste from Mbarara, we want to pick waste from Chegega, Kamwenge, Chenjojo, Bundibujo, and Toroko, so that we can extend our products to the entire country. We want to be a model city in line with waste management.
The Speaker of Fort Portal City, Albert Ahewa, and other leaders share some other strategies which have worked for them and can be emulated by other cities and urban authorities.
Having ordinances, for example, for Portal we have a solid waste ordinance which we follow. When we find someone retailing, we have the fee that person is supposed to pay. So if we follow the laws and regulations that were put in place on solid waste management, then we can do better. And also the dumping area where they dump. That area should not be near residents.
We have invested actually in science and technology. Has there been any effort to use the brains of our scientists to know how they could make byproducts from garbage?
And I would propose that the sorting starts at the household levels.
To my fellow local government people, to my fellow urban authorities, I want you to know that management of waste is a continuous process. The moment you have a leakage in the management of waste, then you'll have a problem. Look at Kampala. For example, we're also exploring using the boda radars. But this is still at consultative stage. We implore the boda radars to capture, not physical capture or physical arrest, but to identify any car that drops a bottle on the streets, a cavera on the streets, and let us know. When we get that person, we charge him or her 30,000. So of the 30,000, we give the boda rider a 20,000. And as a city, we retain a 10,000.
Like someone said, if it can't be reduced, reused, repaired, rebuilt, refurbished, refinished, resold, recycled, or composted, then it should be restricted, designed, or removed from production. This will be the only way to address the issue of garbage and protect the environment. I'm Benjamin Jumbe, NTV.
Here is our award for last year, and we expect to scoop the one for 2024.